All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It all comes down to the race 2 for the BMW 325 Cup here in Parnu Summer Race 2023 in the beautiful Porsche ring and other ring here in Estonia. And we're going to talk to the pole position owner. That is nonetheless Alex Reimann. He finished in P2 at race 1 with a tight battle between him and Richard Schubeckis. Obviously now he has a slight advantage already in the beginning of the race. Alex, first of all, what a fantastic race 1 it was, and a battle between you guys. It's amazing. But now you're already having a little advantage over Richard Schubeckis. This is it.
Thank you very much. It's great to be back to BMW Cup. I mean, it's a great competition here, fun cars to drive. And yeah, looking forward to this race. Let's see what we can do.
What's the strategy here? To push from the very first lap, or to see how it goes on the first corners?
Yeah, I mean, the tires that we have here, basically they go pretty slippery throughout the race. So basically we'll try to be a bit slow in the beginning, but then start to push from late in the race. So let's see.
We know that the BMW 325 Cup never disappoints. It's always interesting and fantastic to watch all the battles out there. And there's always been some contact, some banging, some pushing. How do you see that? Is it okay? Do you feel comfortable when you know that there's many guys want to pass you?
Yeah, I mean, the main point, it's a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun, and that's why we love BMW Cup. So let's see what we can do this race. Yeah.
All right, Alex, best of luck to you. See you out there in the track. Obviously, we're going to be watching for sure, and I hope you'll be watching too. Make sure you stay tuned. In a few seconds, we're going to start race 2 for the BMW 325 Cup. And this is the decider. This will decide the podium for Parnu Summer Race 2023. And this category, so obviously, heads down to all of the guys pushing it really in race 1. Let's see what Richard Schubeckis can do. He's starting from P4, which is not bad. It's row 2, but he still has to fight a lot. So let's go racing.
Exactly. Let's go racing. And this is it for today. This is the last race and the second race for 325 Cup. We have a different, really different front row than from the first race. Alex Reimann, of course, did get some penalties as well as Julius Kirsis, but they are on the front row. They had the fastest lap times, and they are on front row. After them, we have Povilas Bonkevičius, who got a penalty himself as well, it seems, because we have updated race results. So he back to 8th place in first race. But okay, first race is done. Let's go to this second race and the grid positions. So Bonkevičius in row 2 from 3rd. Beside him, Richard Schubeckis. Then we have Romet Reizin and Paulis Urbanovic. So a good, fast top 6. Then, right behind Reizin in 7th place, another Estonian, Kristo Krinpus. Then we have Krišjāns Oskerko from P8, second fastest Latvian on the grid. And then P9, so teammates Oskerko and Messenger. Messenger, of course, still the championship leader, starting from P9. Right beside him, Aurimas Mištautas from P10. Then we have Artems Kotsomazashvili and Ramūnas Grigaitis. Then Timax and Mežaks from 13 and 14th. P15, Karl Lang. P16, Karol Vika. Then we have Egidius Gražis, who had some penalties as well from P17, and Emilia Ulvidaite from P18. I think the only lady at this time on the starting grid. Then we have Jans Horeliks again, starting from P19. He is number 19. Jan Subels from P20. Then we have Jirs Augoviņš started P4 in the first race, but yeah, that was after a great wet qualifying yesterday. Now from P21, Marius Grigaitis P22. Then we have Heikki Valros and Pavel Beskrovnoi. Then comes Arturs Sarma and Kārlis Ozoliņš, P25, P26. Then Darius Gaidlionis and Petri Sepala, P27 and P28. Then we go to P29 and P30. That's Eividas Sitavičus and Elgirdas Gilžinis. Then we have Kris Manama and Atis Veismanis. Then position 33 and 34 is Vadim Sozols and Olivier Villeneuve. And then Donatas Jucius and Martin Zirnīts. I like these number games. Jucius with number 35 and position 35 for the second race. Martin Zirnīts from P36, and then we have Normons Dobums and Dmitris Gornevs from P37 and P38. So that's the starting positions. Oh, some car is smoking there. It looks like a little bit from Oskerko's car. Let's hope that everything is all right with the cars. We want everybody to finish. We want great fights and great results. And yeah, happy faces and smiles at the end for everybody. Of course, that's not possible, but let's hope that this will be a clean race. Because the first one, of course, there were incidents. Of course, there were collisions. But fortunately, there were no red flags. And everything, 31 of 38 cars finished. Yeah, I would say that is quite okay. The 1 minute warning right now. And that means you see how packed the terrace is, and here we see all the team members not walking but running back to the pits. And yeah, not running up a hill, but running back to the pits. Some word played there. And this safety car, of course, in front of them. They will have, of course, this a little bit shorter warm-up lap because so many cars are on the grid. And they will have around half a lap or even less to warm up the tires. And as the pole setter, Alex Reimann, said, it's a fun competition. He's pleased to be back. And if somebody's watching, the car is for sale. It's a big sign on the side for number 99. So if somebody wants the car of Alex Reimann, feel free to ask him or the team. And the green flag, that means the cars can go on their warm-up lap. Yeah, one little warm-up lap. So yeah, if somebody wants it, S1 Racing for sale, the car. And we see the car can go fast, of course, in the fast hands and fast hands and legs of Alex Reimann, the Estonian out there. So let's see. Let's see how this race will play out. Julius Kirsis, of course, also high in the standings. We see that the bumper is changed. He smashed it in the first race against Šubeckis, who is here in 4th position, starting right behind Povilus Bonkevičius. The track was dry in the first race, and I suppose, or it seems, it will stay dry in the second race as well. And the action will be there, that's for sure. And here we see quite a gap, a big gap there. I think that's number 33, Grigaitis, and Uldis Timacs has left a lot of space, maybe to warm up his tires. And everybody will have to wait a little bit. Here we see also the car of Šubeckis is smoking. We saw that. So let's hope that there won't be any technical issues for anybody. We would like everybody to finish, but yeah, some cars are smoking heavily. I don't know what to think of that. Let's hope that everything is all right. And here we see lots of smoke coming from Šubeckis' car. That's not normal. I saw from some other cars coming that as well, but of course he will try to race. He will try to race, but it difficult to say. Either it's from the coolant or from the oil. But okay, let's wait for the cars to settle in. There we have it's Villeneuve's car. There is Ozols, Zirnītis, Jucius, Dovums and Gornev. So all the cars are almost on the starting grid. We put back the cones. The safety car is behind, and we should get a few second warning right now. So calmness before the start, and okay, guys, be good to each other and don't make mistakes, big mistakes or big incidents. So we are ready. The camera angle, we see the first few rows, and it's green light. Let's go. It's the first lap of this second race and the final race of today. We see Bonkevic, a great start. He's already side by side with Kirsis and will try to maintain this position. We see Alex Reimann out front and a really wide line there by Kirsis, and Romet Reizin will try to attack there as well. Romet Reizin, I think, tries to go past Šubeckis, but Šubeckis will have the inside line on this one as they are coming together. We see also there in the back, and Kirsis gets the position back right now. Bonkevičius is right now on the inside line, but it's not the faster line there going down. There the gap always will close, and I think the better exit speed there for Kirsis. And Šubeckis will try to go past Bonkevičius here as well, because Bonkevičius didn't have the great exit speed. And right now, yeah, Bonkevičius has the chance to cover the inside, otherwise Šubeckis will go by him. And I think Bonkevičius does it like that. Romet Reizin also really close there. Some fights going on there behind. We see Kristo Krinpos is trying to make a move there, maybe on Messenger, as all the cars are coming. Here we see, yeah, I think Messenger has gone by Krinpos and has gone by Oskerko as well. Oskerko right now fighting with Krinpos. And this is, yeah, a better first lap for the championship leader, Messenger, than it was previously. And yeah, Šubeckis was right on the tail of Bonkevic. Right now he has to defend against Reizin, as we are seeing the results, the standings here after first lap. Yeah, actionful but clean lap, at least at the front, which we are seeing. Sometimes there's crazy things going down there in the back, but the front line, also when I have spoken to drivers, the top 10 usually is quite clean and good racing. And yeah, the top 3 almost unchanged. The top 4 is unchanged, and yeah, basically top 6. We had some position changes, but they quickly changed back. So right now, top 6, 6th place Urbanovicius and Messenger there on 7th, and we have a 7-car battle right now, I would say, for the podium places, because they're driving, yeah, really close to each other, the top 7, and that's, yeah, 7 great drivers who are pretty high in the championship standings as well, except of course for Reimann. This is his only race he has driven this season, but he's leading the pack. He has no compensation weight, so that's working of course in his favor at the moment. But yeah, and here we have some position changes. Matis Mežaks goes by Uldis Timaks, the 2 experienced Latvian drivers. There's Karol Vika as well and Karl Lang fighting with each other. So great battles going on there. Here we see that's Karl Lang and Karol Vika, Estonia against Poland. Karol Vika will have the outside, Lang the inside. But the better line, of course, there for Karol Vika. So great battles going on there right now. And here we see Mishtautas, Oskerko and Krinpus and Kotsamazashvili fighting with each other right now. And we see Mishtautas tries to go around Oskerko on the wide line. Oskerko should have gotten a better exit right now going to the Parabolica. But no, Mishtautas is by and is in 8th position. And Krinpus is trying some inside move there on Oskerko, right beside, in front of the Parabolica. And Kotsamazashvili tries to, yeah, use this battle in front to gain some position for himself. Behind them is Grigaitis, Mežaks and Timaks, and this is also a nice fighting group right now for P8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And yeah, so much cars, so much action. That is only happening. Oh, Krinpus really wide there, and he will try to defend against who was there, against yeah, Kotsamazashvili. Right now, so I think, yeah, this is a great battle. And here Mežaks against Grigaitis, Mežaks on the inside line, and I think he will gain the position, and will gain the position maybe Timaks as well. So yeah, great battles happening here at the low yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, great to see that everything is clean until up until now. Let's hope that stays the same. Here we have still the battle for 4th place, Šubeckis against Reizin, and Urbanovic is right there as well, as is Messenger. So the 2 championship leaders, Šubeckis in 4th, Messenger in 7th, and the top 3 has, yeah, a bit of a gap to Shubeckis right now, but of course Shubeckis can't drive the perfect line because Raisin is up on his on the back of Shubeckis' car, and he has to cover sometimes, so that means not the perfect line, not the best speed. And here we see really great exit there by Raisin, and he's close to Shubeckis, and now Shubeckis will have to work on this next braking point. As we see, yeah, really close. That's the speed is around 200 kilometers per hour, and we see Raisin going to the inside line. But somehow Shubeckis stays in front, and right now Raisin will have the inside line, and he will try to brake a little bit later than Shubeckis, but Shubeckis will have the outside line for the next corner. So this is the part of the track I really like, because there's so much going on, and Urbanovic and Messenger also right behind them. Urbanovic will try maybe the outside line against Shubeckis. Shubeckis on the inside. Raisin loses the position back, or gives the position there back to Shubeckis. Urbanovic is also trying to have some fun in that and try to get by. And Messenger, I think, maybe with a little bit better exit against Urbanovic right now, but no, not this time. Still behind. And while these are fighting, of course, the next group of Mishtautas, Oskerko, Krimpus will try to catch them and go or get into this fight for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th position right now. What's happening in front? Here we see, position 4, Shubeckis and Raisin. Yeah, Raisin looks like is desperate to go by Shubeckis. Of course, it's his home race. He wants to, show great speed and a good result in the end. I don't know if it will be enough for a podium after all the penalties that were given in the first race. And here we see flashing some lights by Roman Raisin. He says, come on, Richards, you can drive faster, and almost pushing Richard Shubeckis, and Richards goes to the inside, so no chance there to go to the inside for Roman Raisin. He has to, live for another lap, it seems. He's not close enough. He's not close enough right now. And we see Mishtautas and Oskerko are gaining on this group, because Shubeckis, it seems like, is driving slower than all the drivers behind him. They could go faster, and of course Shubeckis has 50 kilograms, and he had some smoke from the... Oh, and that's a crash there between Raisin and Urbanovicius, so front against the back. Really maybe optimistic, or there was some braking from Raisin going really wide on that corner. The top three the same. Urbanovic, Bonkevich is still behind Kirsis, so the two Lithuanian drivers. And here we see Raisin desperately wants to go by Shubeckis, but Shubeckis just doesn't have the speed. I think there was a contact there as well. I don't think it's just the 50 kilograms. Maybe he said. But 50 kilograms are quite a lot. I think it is a few tenths per lap, that's for sure. And on this Parnu track, on this Porsche ring, the margins are really, really small when we compare maybe to other tracks. Here we see maybe a better line again for Raisin. We see that Urbanovicius will have to look in the mirrors as well, but in the mirrors has to look also Messenger, because Mishtautas is behind him, Oskerko is behind Mishtautas. So this is the fight for... Oh, and the bonnet is flappering a little bit off the car of Urbanovicius. That can be also maybe something that the stewards will look at. And right now Messenger on the inside line after the long straight. And here we have Mishtautas trying to go in the more inside line there against Messenger. So a lot of inside lines created by the drivers. Again, side by side, Shubeckis and Raisin fight for 4th place as there Oskerko is also gaining and tries to get back the position from Mishtautas. Mishtautas will have the inside line right now going into the last corner. It seems like the side mirror is almost falling off of the car of Mishtautas. That means there has been some contact previously. But right now the front, here we see the front. Reimann, 1 second in front of Kirsis, and Bonkevich is there, but what's happening here? So this is the fun. These are the fun guys, the fun group to concentrate on. As for now, the top 3 is the same. And after lots of battle in the previous lap, a little bit of spreading out for the moment, but that can change really, really quickly. The results we see on the screen. So I don't have to remind you. I can just enjoy this. Oh, and that's 56 Heikki Valros, I think. Out of the track, some mistake there by him. as we see this fight. Yeah, it would be nicer if this would be for P1 maybe, but yeah, this is the fight for P4 at this moment, because no fight for P1, only fight for P2. And yeah, Shubetsky is driving really professionally, trying to cover everything. And right now we see Messenger will try to be back once again on the inside. And yeah, he has gotten past Urbanovic, so Messenger one place up, and only right now Romet Rezin between Shubetskis and the two championship leaders, Messenger and Shubetskis. So yeah, but we see Paulius Urbanovic tries to come back at Messenger, and it seems like he does it. He does it and gets the position back from Messenger. And Mishtautas is there in the mix as well, as is Christian Soskerko. So the two teammates there against each other. And you have to say, of course, Messenger has 100 kilograms compensation weight, so Shubetskis has 50 and Messenger has 100. So here we see Messenger tries to get by Paulius Urbanovic. Messenger will have the inside line on this corner. Let's see, and there is Mishtautas against Soskerko as well. Who will be out front in the next two cars? Let's wait for them to see. And Messenger gets the position back right now, so he is in 6th position. So yeah, within one lap they have switched the positions twice, as we see here the top 3. And Bonkevicius tries the inside line, but he's too far away from Julius Kirsis. So of course he's pushing, but not pushing enough, as we see the next drivers once again. Yeah, Rezin and Shubetskis. Will there be a position change? Once again, Rezin on the inside line, but yeah, it doesn't work like that, because the next corner is the inside line for Shubetskis. As we see still Urbanovic is with Messenger battling, and right behind them is Oskerko and Mishtautas, and Urbanovic gets the position back. Mishtautas on the outside right now. Messenger tries to hold on to his position, as we see. Yeah, wow, what are we seeing? Here, Mishtautas, Oskerko, and we see that Artem Skotsomazashvili has catched the group in front of him and will join this fight club as well. And Rezin has to think about a little bit different strategy, because I think for 5 straight laps or 4 straight laps they have he has done the same, and the outcome has been the same, that he is still behind Richard Shubetskis, and the top 3 are miles ahead right now. We see 6.6 seconds in front of the next group, as Mishtautas and Oskerko are still fighting there. And Messenger has lost a little bit of ground. And here, Romet Rezin, after the Parabolica, he is in front of Shubetskis. Of course, a better maybe exit speed there for Shubetskis, as they are going into this fast left-hander. And right now, Rezin is on the inside. Rezin is on the inside for the next corner. And here we see a car that will get lapped a little bit later. But he is on the inside line, so now he has to stick to it. And he has to stick to it to get by Shubetskis. Shubetskis, I think, well, maybe not slipped, but somehow did a mistake on the parabolic. And right now, yeah, they're going sideways there. And Rezin is in front, but Shubetskis will try to brake a little bit later. So he is back on the inside line here. A little bit of touching there. And we see that Urbanovic maybe will try to go to the inside of Rezin. It seemed like Rezin was getting by, but Shubetskis, yeah, kept it all together, kept it cool, and okay, you are in front of me for now, but I'll get my position back, and he just did that. So what a racing there. And here we see Rezin tries the outside line, really close. Is it faster? I don't think so that the outside line is faster, but it will be the inside for the next corner, and they will be going, it looks like, side by side into the Parabolica. Here we see he is on the inside line. Rezin is on the inside line right now, and he has to be brave right now on the brakes, and Shubetskis has to let him by going into the corner. But how will be the exit speed? And here we see almost on the inside, almost they're touching right now on the exit of the Parabolica, and Shubetskis is right now on the inside line for the next corner. We have still 5 laps to go. Yeah, that's great for us, for the spectators. And here we see they're side by side on the long corner. Yeah, on the limit right now here for the fight for P4. Braking later on the inside line. Romet Rezin is there, and Urbanovic is there, Messenger is there, Mishtautas is there, Oskerko is there, and Kostomazashvili is there. So a great fighting club there. Wow. they will have stories to tell. Side by side, almost half the lap, Šubeckis and Reizin, and there is Urbanovic is desperately trying to also maybe get into. There's some bumping there as well. We see Urbanovic is also is trying to get as maximum points as possible. As of course they're fighting for the top 3 in the championship as well. As is Mishtautas and Kotsamazashvili, of course, in championship a little bit further down. But here they are in the mix, in the pace, and then Krintpus and Mezhaks are joining this race here as well. I think I don't have time for briefing because the battles are ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. Every lap. We knew that 3 to 5 Cup is amazing, but I think such quality battles we haven't seen. And right now, the inside line will be for Šubeckis. Krintpus Reizin can break later, and he is on the inside line. What a brave move, but he goes really, really wide now. He will come back with a better maybe exit or not. Šubeckis side by side. Right now, Šubeckis has to go behind Reizin, and Urbanovic is also right behind Šubeckis. What will Reizin right now do? He has to cover the inside line. Otherwise, there will be a move. And there is a move by Urbanovicius right now on Šubeckis, who has been overtaken by Romet Reizin, but no, that's not enough for Urbanovic. And right now, Urbanovic is under pressure from Messenger as well. Messenger right now on the inside line, but for the next corner, Urbanovic will be on the inside line. But it seems like Romet Reizin has got the move done and will. He was faster. It looked like he was faster and has the move done and will move up to 4th place and will try to get away as fast as possible from this group. I think it's no chance to get the top 3. That's Reiman, Kirsis and Bunkevicius. They are within 2 seconds, the 3 cars, but there's no changes, no fights, I think, going big on. Oskerko right now under pressure from Kotsamazashvili. Oskerko will be on the inside line there. But yeah, he's in front, Kotsamazashvili. He will have, of course, a wider exit right now, and he will get the position. So move done there by Artyom Kotsamazashvili. As here we see the fight. It was fight for 4th place. Now it's fight for 5th place. Šubeckis, Urbanovicius, and Messenger right now going into 3 laps left. So 3 laps left for this group and for everybody else as well. So you can see, I think, from position 5 up until position 14, we see 9 cars. It looks like a train there. These 9 cars. So that's how close and how even the competition is. So we see Romet Reizin. Yeah, he has gone. He's not the locomotive anymore, or the first train car there. But the question is, what will Urbanovicius risk against Šubeckis? Will Messenger risk something against Urbanovicius? And of course, Mishtautas and Kotsamazashvili there as well. Oskerko hanging on there as well right now in 10th position. And of course, one thing more we see, the drivers are not going off the track as much as previously we saw. So they have gotten the message from race control. So any more going off the track, and you will get penalties as they awarded some in the previous race. So still really close fight there for P5 right now. This is the penultimate lap, raising up to P4. But I think the podium probably will be something like that. Reiman, Bunkevicius, Šubeckis as well. So I don't want to speculate. We will get the results of the overall results for the round a little bit later. But right now, what a race! What a race 2 there for 3 to 5 Cup. And what I'm loving is it's quite clean. And I haven't got the chance to check what's happening outside of this top 14, top 15. What's happening with all the drivers? But amazing job by the drivers. Here we see the top 3 going into the last lap. So Alex Reiman still out front, around a second behind him. 1.3 seconds is Julius Kirsis, and then 0.8 to Paulius Bunkevicius. But there's no battle here, so we can wait for the P4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drivers, as still these are spread out and there's not so many battles happening as in the back for P5. So will there be some position changes? We see here still Shubetskis hanging on to P5, Urbanovic in P6, Messenger in P7, and Mishtautas P8. Kotsamas really P9, P10 here for Oskerko. So will there be some last-minute attack there after the long straight? I think that's the only possibility right now to gain an advantage, to gain a position. Who will drive the Parabolica here better? Who will get a better exit speed? And will try to make a maneuver. Who will risk it all? Shubetskis and Messenger can't risk anything as they are in the lead of the championship. Messenger in first place, Shubetskis in second, and Urbanovic is somewhere there as well. He will lose some points. And here we see, some attack, some defense line there by Shubetskis. He will have a slower exit speed, but we are waiting for the leaders of the race. We haven't talked so much about them. But still, they did a great job. They didn't fight with each other. As we are seeing, that is second place Kirsis, and the leader Alex Reimann is somewhere in front there. So congratulations to Alex Reimann. Kirsis second, Bonkevičius third, and here we have the last corner. Shubetskis, Urbanovičius, Messengers. You can't put anything between them, but it's P4 there for Romet Reizin, hard fought, and then we have Shubetskis. Urbanovic is only 0.1 behind him, 0.2 behind them is Messenger, Mishtautas there as well, Kotsamashvili and Oskerko. What a crazy race this has been. And here people are still fighting for the next positions there. Wow, amazing. Thank you everybody for watching. We will of course have, here is the full results. We will of course have the interviews just a little bit later when the cars come back to the Parc Fermé. And wow, it was a pleasure to be with you on this live stream today at Parnu Summer Race 2023 Day 1. And I will remind you that tomorrow everything starts, the Nankang Endurance Academy starts at 11 o'clock, so we will go live a little bit earlier. And full endurance racing action tomorrow, the 2-hour Nankang and the Baltic Endurance Championship 4-hour race. So that's that from my side for today. Let's wait for the interviews from Oscars, and see you all tomorrow.
Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Done and dusted. The BMW 325 Cup is over. Race 2 finished, and what an absolute legend. Alex, that was unbelievable. What a race. He took it from the start till the very finish of the race. Well controlled, well paced. Congratulations. You earned it.
Thank you. It was very fun, and I mean, leading whole race, it was great. And coming back to BMW Cup, it's a lot of fun. Great car to drive. Team did an amazing job, and thanks to everybody.
What was the key to success in this weekend?
Consistency, I would say. So we did practice only on Friday, basically, and I was trying to remain the same feeling, and it went pretty well.
Oh, it paid back 100%. So we'll see you on top spot of the podium this afternoon.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, so that's day 1 finished with the Baltic Touring Car Championship. Round 4 here in Parnu Summer Race 2023. What has so far been so exciting to watch. But don't go anywhere, because tomorrow we'll be back with 2 more races, and those are going to be a long ones. We're going to head on to the Endurance Championship category. So obviously a long hours and a lot of battles and a lot of challenges out there for the teams. That's it from us now. I say bye to you. Thank you, Arturs, and I will be back tomorrow morning. Ciao.